Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In between episodes, I did a little bit of inventory management, sorted everything out as to where things need to be. Actually, you know, there's a little bit more we could do. I'm going to chuck those over to Will as well and then just stack those up. So all of Will's stuff is now in his pouch, which is quite nice. Lae'zel also has a backpack here with some things in it, although they're not sorted. There we go, so now they're sorted. So she has her pack. We have our pack with stuff in it. I mean, it's all good. I have been told that apparently we may not need to give Gale any more magic items, so I've kept one out, but I'm going to put the rest in this pouch and basically just whenever I get one, stick it in the pouch. Anything I can do to make what you actually see in our inventory a little bit neater, I'm going to do. What I've also done is I sent all of the books back that we had just sitting around for a long time. They've all gone back to camp, which now means that we have a lot more weight which we can carry because we're carrying about 30 weight worth of books, which is too many books. For Will, I also put the remaining scrolls that he had in here, just in case we wanted to use them. Probably won't, but there you have it.
No one stopped me.
Right. Now, there are a couple of places I want to go today. Potentially I want to go over here, but this is like our last place on my list. Where I want to go first is actually all the way back to the Emerald Grove, because I want to see what happens if we do the Cogga stuff. So let's see if we can do that. Also, let's do a quick save here, just in case we can't do the Cogga stuff, and we have to, like, make a decision. Because if we have to make a decision, then we're going to reload, because I'm not ready to do that yet. But yeah, let's head in here and see if we can speak to the druids. Even though it says the quest is closed, I think we might be able to. So I would like to, you know? It just seems like the kind of thing that might be available to us. Possibly. Right. Oh, I could use that as a way down, actually. I should use the ways down that I unlock. There we go. And then we'll go and speak to them. Although they all appear to not be here. Where did they go? Oh no, there we go. There's some here. Okay. Well, let's get right up to the edge. Will, I'm gonna need like a little bit more effort. There we go. That's fine. Who's this dude? So you got one dude down here and that's it? Okay. Hello.
Lathander to light, Selûne to guide, Kelemvor to show mercy.
You realize he prays to Kelemvor, Lord of Death.
What is it? I'm busy.
Why are you praying to the god of death?
Well, seems like I'll be facing him before long. All of us will.
I knew I smelled the stink of cowardice.
Kelemvor judges cowards more harshly than others. Better if you die in combat, or you have to try. We're a persuasion guy. We may pass the religion check, but nah, we're persuasion. That's how we persuade people, by being very charismatic. Okay, cool.
Damn you. Fine. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I'll manage to take a goblin down with me.
Oh, okay, so good to know that we can actually improve the defenses here by speaking to people. It's one of those quests. It's fine. All the druids aren't here, so what's up with this? Did they lock themselves in or something? Hello, Donnie.
Go away! There's nothing in here for you! For any of you!
What's going on here?
I said go away! You people have endangered this sacred place long enough! This door is staying closed until you're gone, one way or another!
Come on now, open up. There's people out here who need shelter.
We've been more than generous already! We have to take care of the Grove's future! Move away!
Coward, innocents are going to die thanks to you.
Then this sacred grove could be a comfort to them in their final moments. But this door is staying closed. Now leave!
Go rejoin the others, kid. Yeah. Okay, can I just open it?
This door is staying shut. Just be sensible and leave.
Okay. It's not one of these things where it opens up again if I go, is it? I think what this means is I've finished with the druid storyline until I get something. Like maybe if I bring Halson back, then maybe I could do something with that, but I don't appear to be able to do that. I'm just doing a little camp run round while I can here. See what's going on. Who are you? Rika?
Please, have you seen Donnie anywhere? Young boy, doesn't talk. We need to get him into the cave before the goblins come.
He's right next to you. What cave?
The kids found a hidden cave. We're going to hide them there. But we can't seal it up until we find Donnie.
Okay.
There you are! Thank the gods. Enjoyed your little adventure, did you? Let's get you below. You can tell everyone about it, hmm?
I found Donnie for you. I found Donnie. Reward. Also no strange ox anymore. Interesting. So yeah, we locked ourselves out of a lot by advancing that quest. Interesting. I mean, I don't think we necessarily locked ourselves out of anything, but we stopped us being able to progress the quest in that manner, if that makes sense. Like, we're still able to progress the quest in other ways, just not that specific way. So, interesting. Okay, well, whatever. So there's Memnos. I'm hoping that you'll stop at some point and then I can speak to you and say, hey, give me a reward.
Thanks for finding Donnie. Knowing the children are safe makes all this a little easier.
Hey, I got XP for doing that. Not a quest. Okay, I think we've already looted most of this before. Hello.
Look at this place. Like a pen of hogs waiting for the butcher's knife. We need to act.
Quiet. Some of the children might hear you.
Oh, perish the thought they overhear a little honesty once in their short lives.
Another word and it won't be the goblins you have to worry about.
Enough! Both of you!
You three are making me root for the goblins.
I'm merely pointing out this whole strategy is sorely lacking.
Oh, share your tactical wisdom with us then.
No, don't. Please.
Okay. We'll leave him be. We have the lady who was in here. We fixed her leg before. Is she now around? She might now actually be around and, like, able to help out now that we fixed her leg. Maybe that's a consequence of our actions. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I'd like to lockpick it.
A couple of turns should do it.
There we go. With a little guidance, we should pass if it's if we don't roll a 1, basically. There we go. Unstealth as a group. Just want to see if she's still here. She isn't, but the pantry chest is. The cabinet key. Is the cabinet key open? I think we already read that as well. Yeah, obviously I'm stealing that. Alchemist cabinet. Obviously we're stealing this. This is a lot more difficult. We did pass, however, first time. Yeah, we'll have that. That seems good. Okay. Druid's Ledger. I think we had that before as well. You know what? Let's shut this. Because we're not allowed to be here. And let's loot the whole place. We read all the books when we were here last time anyway. Don't know what the cabinet key is for. Oh, you know what the cabinet key is for? It's for the alchemist cabinet, isn't it? Yeah, the thing that we already opened. Uh-huh. Well done. Well done on that one. Okay. This one over here. Okay. Little trapped, but that's alright. We know the way out of it. Head over here. Definitely gonna loot all of this. I mean, if they're all gonna die, I might as well, you know, keep the food. That's fine. backpack has a whole chicken in it. Oh, okay, sure. Have this, and we'll have that, and we'll have that. Oh, and that. Cool. Let us go. Okay, so that's fine. I think that's everybody, right? Because that'll be, yeah, the people who were in there at the front. So let's just do a little circle around here. Definitely feel like I could have sorted out the issue of the druids first, and that would have potentially allowed us to have a different experience here. But who knows? Maybe fixing the issue of the druids would have actually advanced a different, like maybe that would have caused this quest to activate anyway, right? Like it might have been the quest activates from 2 different paths. Who knows? I mean, probably people who've like done the 2 different paths. But yeah, it's fine. We'll stick with what we got. Mainly because it would be like 10 hours or something to go back. Well, I say 10, it's probably more. We spent a lot of time wandering around here. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of just working out how the game works and how we want to progress in the future. Like what quests are important and what aren't. I mean, I think the first time I played, I said this game was similar before, which is why I'm bringing it up. The first time I played, I think it was Dragon Age Origins. There's a town that you go to really early. If you advance the wrong quest there, the town is no longer available to you afterwards. So it's kind of like, okay, if you want to get the optimal XP, you really got to do it a little bit earlier, right? So it's kind of the same thing here. It's if we knew it and we want the optimal XP, you just have to do some things a little bit earlier. Anyway, we're going to leave this place alone because we're done here. I want to go to the Whispering Depths, I think, next. It's next on my list. Aha. Right. So, the reason why I need to come here is apparently I missed Lae'zel saying, hey, there's something else down here. Now, I thought that she was talking about the gem, which we found here. But she could have been talking about... Camera? She could have been talking about something else. So, I need to find what Lae'zel was talking about. I don't think it's this chasm. No. Wait. It does say you could jump in it, but it says, like, that'll lead to death. Okay. Skeleton. Nope, wasn't that. I think if I walk along with a group, maybe we might find things. So I think it was over here, because it's definitely where we could see the gem. That's what I'm trying to find here. If I don't find it immediately, I may have a look, just as like how we get in. Oh, is it there? That looks like somewhere we can get to. Almost, doesn't it? Looks like if we removed this, we could probably get down there. Just want to have a look. That's hurt, but not dead. Okay. Quick save. So this gets us somewhere where we can be hurt, but not dead. Let me check our load. That's fine. Go. What happened? Where are we? The game is obviously loading. It's just a black screen right now. For me and for you. But I'm assuming at some point it's going to load and the screen will no longer be black. That is my thought. We will see though. We will see. At any moment now. Oh. We died. It is a way to reach the Underdark, though. Okay. We did that whole load so that it could load in where we died. I think that's very funny. Okay, so we can reach the Underdark from here. The problem is, how we get down. I guess you have to use a featherfall, and then you can reach it. That would seem logical to me. But now we know that that is an entrance to the Underdark. We'll just note that one away. We also think that the Zentarim one leads to the Underdark, and we think that the Night Song might be found in the Underdark. So there's a whole bunch of things that we think are in the Underdark. So we're going to leave that alone until we do the first thing that we want to do in it. Why has the map moved? There we go. The map, like... Oh yeah, it moves by itself sometimes. Oh, because I moved to the right-hand side and it hit the waypoints thing. Okay, I understand. So I hit this with the side of the mouse. Right, so let's put a little marker here and say Spider Cave. Actually, let's put Whispering. Whispering. And then, like, can I do an arrow? I cannot do an arrow. And then I'm just going to put Underdark. And then hopefully we'll remember Underda. Sure. Whispering Underda. Cool. And hopefully that will remind us what is actually there. Wonderful. Right.
Over, then through.
So that is yet another thing that we have found. Thank you for pointing that out. It was something that the game pointed out to me. I just didn't understand. I thought it was talking about the gem. I didn't think it was talking about the hole in the floor. But it was talking about the hole in the floor. Okay, so next place for us to go is probably to the Githyanki Crèche, right? We might actually be just as well leaving from here, looking at where we can go from. Yeah. Okay, let's go have a look at this Githyanki Crèche. Also, we'll move these to the right position. There we go. I don't know why it bothers me so much that they're in the wrong order. I will fix it next time we remove people from our party. Like, it bothers me, but not enough to fix it currently. But I also know why it happens. It happens because it's the order they join the party. So at least we know what we can do later.
That might be worth a look.
Ooh, okay, sure. How did we fail this last time? I guess we just didn't succeed on the survival check? Okay, that's all cool stuff. Right, carrying on. Jump. I'm trying to make the jump shallow in the hopes that if I make the jump shallow, then these guys will be able to see that they can do it. I think if I make longer jumps, then they're less likely to be like, we can do it. I heard a noise come from the bush and immediately, like, spin the camera. Despite the game not really doing things like that. Talk about the way the game does things as well. I'm just grabbing these while I do that. I think we've worked out some things about how the game structured its missions, like, per area. If the game actively has somebody speaking towards the player who is not, like, if they have somebody actively speaking towards the player, like saying, hey, come over here, and you do not have a quest to advance to the next level, that is something you have to deal with right away. Like, for instance, the inn. We had people screaming for help. We have to deal with that right away. If we have a quest that says, like, do X to start quest, like this blowhorn quest over here, we have infinite time effectively to do that quest unless another quest, like, invalidates it, right? So that one is advanced by quest progression. If we have someone actively saying, you need to do something now, you need to do something now. Which is just a small difference between, like, this and some other RPGs, right? It's just the, oh, okay, they're not just going to scream for help forever, they actually need help now. Anyway, just thought I'd mention that. So that's what the assumption I'm going to be working on from this point forward. There we go, get that. Seemed like the right type of area. Scroll of Haste and a silver goblet. Cool. Is this the Githyanki Crèche? It's something. Okay. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Do we walk right up there?
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
You see a dragon rider? Okay. Let's walk up here.
It would be too much to hope.
It auto-saved.
Wouldn't it?
Okay.
I tangled with a dragon once. Never forgot it.
You tangled with one? That's very impressive for a level 1 character. Right. I'm also just going to check over here before we move on, because there might be all sorts of things for us to get. Like, what's up here? This area that has nothing in it. Oh, it's another way into here without you opening a door. That's what's in here. This is your way into this room without opening the door. I understand. I understand. Fair enough. Right. Let's do our quick save again. Because the game auto-saved, which implies to me we should quick save if we've gone somewhere else and come back, right? That's what that implies to me. Who's this guy? Hello? You hiding from someone?
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham.
What's the matter?
What? Apart from the dragon? Look.
Ooh.
That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way.
Who are you?
Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to stay alive. There's plenty of us around.
Seems like you've good survival instincts. Maybe you should join me instead.
What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone.
Okay.
That's it. I'm getting out of here.
Is that it? Them just poking a little fun at the fact that everyone we meet is like, yeah, I'll join your party. Okay. Oh.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
This seems a little over the top. And there goes the bridge.
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
Ooh.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await.
They just suggested that they were looking for the weapon. And that would be, like, us. That seems bad for us. The dragon incinerated those soldiers. Surely this isn't safe.
The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Okay. Why am I encumbered? Oh, because she left our party and added all the inventory to my inventory. Pause. Right. She gave me too many things at once. Camp supply stuff. Let's send this to camp. I guess most of our problems solved. And then these can go to Shadowheart. Right, now we're no longer encumbered. Exit turn-based mode. Right.
Kithrak, we must speak.
Can I head down here?
Look what wonders near. Child of Vlaakith, be still and listen.
Hello.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
We'll let her speak. I mean, it is her people. We don't really know anything. Go ahead.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, The Queen's sword.
I am who you say.
A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious.
It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid. You attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands any more than it does the Absolute followers.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
We could mouth the silent command, truth, say play along, produce the artifact, or I have my own mandate. Why do I get the feeling if I produce the artifact, I'll be playing as a nice pile of ash going forward? I'm going to persuade her to play along. Because I don't think that she wants to help him either. Necessarily. I think she's good to be on our side. Let's see what happens.
You honor me with this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
To Danos! To the sky!
We failed a perception check. Okay. Do you want to talk about it? Yeah, I thought you might want to talk about it.
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Jastil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Jastil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Alright. So she was on the same page that he was probably going to burn us all. At least that's a positive sign. Okay. Interesting. I still don't entirely know why he's going to burn us all. And why we couldn't talk to out. But I'm fairly certain I'm just going to trust them. That's fine. Send those to Shadowheart. We'll take the rest. I should give the rest of this stuff back to Lae'zel as well. Ooh, nice. Let's give some of this junk back to Lae'zel. Just because there's absolutely no reason for me to carry all this junk around. There we go. Cool. Why do... Oh, this backpack. That's going to be it, right? Yes, this is a backpack with all of her stuff in it. So yes, definitely send that one over. And that then means that if I take all and sort by type, we're back to where we should have been. Okay, and then these probably want to go in that backpack. I don't know why she has two... Oh, because we got a free backpack. You know what? Shadowheart, now you have a backpack, and now you can stick your useless shield in the backpack.
All's well
Nice.
that ends not as bad as it
Okay,
could have.
who is Yule? Can I speak with you? You have a name, and we've never met you before, so I'm hoping I can speak.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
How did you die?
Monstrous warriors. Keen swords. Black spots.
He crossed blades with a Githyanki. Few survive the ordeal. Fewer still claim victory.
Okay. Where did this monstrous warrior come from?
Mountain pass.
That's not very positive for us. What were you doing here?
Seeking path. Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Did you find the way to Baldur's Gate?
Risen Road. Cross wooden bridge.
Okay. What was your profession?
Miller. In Elturel. Before its fall.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So the way to Baldur's Gate was over this bridge, and this bridge has just been thoroughly destroyed. Yes, this is to Baldur's Gate.
Detour.
Looks like that dragon destroyed the road.
Yes, that's how we would get to Baldur's Gate. Where does this lead?
Road closed. Detour ahead.
So that leads to the Mountain Pass, a new area. Okay. Wait, doesn't this also lead to Mountain Pass? It doesn't say... No, this one doesn't lead anywhere, but I think this also leads to the Mountain Pass. Okay. I think we've explored the entirety of the base level of Act... Well, I don't know if this is Act 1, but like Area 1 of the game. Can I get a time check on that one there? I just want to see... so at 32 hours and 16 minutes, we have explored the top level of all of the first area of the game. Alright. That's quite a lot, really. I mean, not all of that is active time playing. Some of it's like just leaving the game, sitting there for a second or two. Some of it's doing inventory management, so on and so forth. And we could probably do it a lot quicker. But that's a serious chunk of time. Okay. I'll grab all the buckets. It's fine. Okay. So where does this route lead? This route down here. Is this a back way into the goblin area? It must be a back way into the goblin area, right? Be a good way to end things off for us here. Although this is a serious leap. Yes, that leads... Oh no, that leads up here to something else. Okay. It might lead to the goblin area as well, but... Yeah, that's a leap and a half. Will? Can you make it? If you can't, that's fine. But you know, whatever. Oh.
Or should I say, weapon?
That's a burrow hole. Oh, so you could use a barrow hole down here, a burrow hole down there to get up here, and then grab the tongs. That can't be it. There we go. I was gonna say this whole area couldn't exist for a pair of tongs. What's interesting is if you use the burrow hole like that, you wouldn't actually be able to do the check. I think, like the perception check that allows you to actually get all this stuff. Whatever. The other one's down here somewhere, I guess. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Cool. We have a couple of places to go. And not counting, by the way, that we have the Underdark to go to as well as these other places. Just to throw that out here. Like, we've explored all of this, but we've got a whole area which could, in theory, be as big underneath. Which is nuts. Okay. Quest check-in, maybe? That might be the best thing for us to do right now. Yeah, a little quest check-in and just see where we're at. So, we found the leader of the patrol. We've learned where the creche is located. We should seek to find them there. But that's it. Yeah, that's going to the mountain pass. Okay. There's a new area. Halsin, Goblin Camp. Harvest the parasite's memories. No. Find the Githyanki creche. Okay, like these are fine. Free the artist. Look for him in Baldur's Gate. Might as well not be a quest right now. Protect the Emerald Grove. Well, we'll do that when we do that. Find the Night Song. Okay. Cool. Would love to. Finish the Masterwork Weapon. We need to find a Susur tree, which can be found in the Underdark. Well, okay. That lines up with something. Find the Dark Justicier's lair. I don't know. We have no clues. This one. We need to do... we have to do the Druid's Grove refugee one first, so like might as well ignore that one. Grand Duke, he is at Moonrise Towers, which I think is where the goblins are, so that's interesting. Travel to the mountain pass. Continue traveling with Asterion. Okay, well, I mean, that one I think is probably going to advance when we go to Baldur's Gate. Keep traveling. Okay. And then these are completed quests. Cool. Also, we got a bunch of XP for finding the Githyanki, so we're 229 away from leveling up. Okay. I think go to the Night Song one seems like a good idea. Like, going there next seems like the obvious choice. Because it's not finding Halsin, which is obviously like a more major quest. And it seems like that would lead to interesting stuff. Oh, Dagger Root. I'll grab that. We also need to remember that before we do the Druid's Grove one, we have to hire the trolls to fight for us, but that might be the last thing that I do before I do that. We'll see, though. I'm going to miss these goblins. You know, I'm going to miss them a lot, because really, they've been quite good to us. But anyway, whatever. I mean, yeah, we are going to have to kill them all. You okay? Wait, I wonder if the Zents are okay with us. Let's not ask them. You know what? I've decided I don't want to ask the Zents if they're okay with us. I'm just going to assume we're okay. And that they don't know what happened. Because if they know what happens, we have to fight the entire goblin camp. If they don't know what happens, then there's no reason to speak to them because they didn't have any useful stuff on them. Right. We looted this place earlier, as this is where we were held captive. Remember that? That was a while ago, huh? Oh, Scroll of Hold Person. Don't mind if I do. Basic poison. I didn't loot this room well at all. I did a absolutely poor job. I think I was hiding at the time, though. Okay. And then the rest of it I looted. I remember looting the rest of it. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, I looted all of this. And then we get in here. This is going to lead to find the Night Song, open the door. Okay. And the Night Song was the quest that the humans had, I think, back at the camp. We'd see this again. Yeah. So one of the adventurers, a dwarf, sorry, Brian, had a map leading to the Night Song. However, he was killed by goblins at the temple. The Night Song is in some kind of temple, must be in the goblin camp. A wizard in Baldur's Gate is offering a huge sum of money to anyone who brings him the Night Song. We don't know what the Night Song is yet. That was it, yeah. A poem about Selûne mentions a door under the temple. Okay. Well, we might as well just head over there. Never know what we're going to find. Just wait for it to save. Okay. Is this a way we can jump over? It kind of seems that way to that skeleton. Okay. Toggle group mode for a second. No, don't sneak. I don't need to sneak. I just need to jump. So these aren't real areas, but this one is. Okay, what's on you, skeleton? Arrow of Arcane Interference. Break your target's concentration and silence it. Arrows of Many Thoughts. Deal additional half damage to 3 targets in range. Okay, and I can't make my way up there. Can I just jump back in one jump? I can, yeah. Okay, good.
The path lies before me.
Well, interesting stuff that we got so far. There shouldn't be too much down here, in theory. But we'll see. I wouldn't even expect to find enemies down here, if I'm 100% honest with you. I'm going to turn on some of these as well. Make it so we can see a little bit better. Okay. Turn on the candles. I turn on the chandelier. Absolutely not. Okay. There we go. There might be a fight on the way out of here. This is what I'm feeling. Like if we come in this way, there might be a fight on the other way.
Must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Moons and stars. Okay, yeah, down here.
I bet we can work out how to open it.
I think we can work out how to open it as well. I'm going to leave it a second, though, while I turn on the lights. And, you know, gather the loot. This, I think, is probably going to lead to the Underdark, based on our expectations and what we've seen so far. Might be wrong, though. There's a lever. Really? Do you reckon it just it bypasses the puzzle or something? Okay. This seems like some kind of spinning puzzle. I'm not sure what we want to do with it though. There was a poem by Salune, but we probably don't have that with us right now. I think it was go through the phases of the moon. Something like that. Be useful if it had the poem here, but, you know, then you wouldn't be rewarded for finding it earlier. Right. Good. Let's quick save. Oh, wait, candle. There we go. And then let's pull the lever. See what happens. Use. Lockpick. Okay, do a little guidance on this one. We failed. Okay, we can Thieves' Tools that, or Inspiration. We have 18 Thieves' Tools. I'm not that worried. Nice, critical success. I bypassed the quest, or I bypassed the puzzle. What was the puzzle anyway? It was like moving these discs around. I guess I can see what I'm doing here now. Oh, do you have to end up with one of them being all, you probably have to end up with one of them being completely blacked out, I would reckon. Yeah, I think this is the puzzle. And then you spin this. And it has to be the right one of these, which is blocked out or something. I don't know. Yeah, you probably have to do something like that. Okay, I'm going to pull the lever. Cool. I mean, we don't get any more XP for solving the puzzle. That's all I'm going to say. But, you know, would have been cool. And then I think this leads down to the Underdark, if we have understood things correctly. This is probably another way in, because so far we found a couple of ways into the Underdark. I'm thinking this is our third way. Yes, the way that it's doing this as well. Yeah, this looks very much like how it did the bit where we went in the spider cave, except this time we're using a ladder, and last time we just jumped. Okay. Interesting.
Careful, Lae'zel. It's dark around here. Would be a terrible shame to lose you forever.
Yes. Do keep your wits, Shadowheart. Should a dagger suddenly slice your neck, we may never know who's to blame.
Okay. Not quite friends, but at least bantering, I guess. How are we looking on XP, by the way? We just got another 90. We're 124 off. We are going to level up like the first thing we do down here. Okay. This is a Salunite outpost. This might not be the Underdark itself, but it's definitely like, you know, Underdark adjacent. It's a crate, huh? It's going to turn on a couple of things here. What's going on with that? That looks weird. Okay. Feel it's worth turning these on because we can't see in the dark. Just, you know, obvious bits. Lockpick. This is a very difficult lockpick. Okay.
I may have underestimated this Faerun.
You don't know the half of it.
Let's try this again.
With a bit of luck, we'll meet a beholder.
Did he just say with a bit of luck we'll meet a beholder? We already met a beholder. We killed it. Why have I rolled exclusively 14? And 13. Alright, there's 15. Thank you. Right, a slightly higher number. Do it again. I mean, we're rolling with an 8 to 11 bonus. I was going to say, a 20 difficulty class should almost be like 50-50. It's not that far off that. So, I feel like, you know, failing that many times in a row was a little unnecessary, but I suppose we've succeeded previously. Many times in a row.
What's that?
It's a fake wall, that is. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to lockpick this. Yeah, do it. Nice. Okay. We got the Helmet of Smiting. When you apply a condition with one of your smite spells, you gain temporary hit points equal to your charisma modifier. That is a fantastic thing for a paladin. We are not a paladin.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Well, I'm happy you found it. Roll. Nice. Lockpick. I also love the idea that if you have a strong enough character, you're like, I can't lockpick this right now, but I'm not bringing a rogue along with me. What we're going to do is we're just going to carry all the chests back home. Because it just said it was too heavy to pick up, but I'm just imagining you just make a build where it's like, yeah, I'm just going to bring all the chests, leave them in camp, and get a Starian to open them all in one go. Luminous Armor. Radiating Shockwave. When the wearer deals radiant damage, they cause a radiant shockwave. This is a piece of paladin gear. For a paladin. Wonderful. It is also pretty good medium armor, but like,
I'm ready.
it's a bit funny that is another piece of paladin gear. It's actually not even necessarily as good as the hide armor, as the hide armor comes with other benefits. Technically, it is better than Githyanki Halfplate. And the reason technically it's better than Githyanki Halfplate is because it doesn't give as many negatives. Because Githyanki Halfplate gives negatives on disadvantage on stealth checks and has no positive, while this armor has a positive, so that is truly awful. But like, whatever. It's better armor, so we'll wear it. Okay. Here we go, heading here. Does rather make me think that at some point we may gain a paladin, but I also kind of feel like we may have our whole party like with us, despite there being clues that there may be other party members from the past who might be in the game, who you would naturally assume would then be a party member, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're just a cameo. Pick that up. There's a way outside here. See, this looks like the Underdark we saw earlier. So I'm assuming we're in the Underdark. Yeah, Underdark. Okay, never mind. That's it confirmed. Okay. So interesting. So there's multiple different ways in here. So you could have come in here via the Zent way. I guess if you didn't want to make your way through the Goblin camp, you could have done it via a different route. It seemed the most obvious to us, but to be fair, we found the Goblin camp first. Had we found the inn first, maybe we would have thought the other way was more obvious. I don't know. Right. I'm also all about turning on all of these. What was that roll for? Hello? What are you? You're a level 4 Minotaur? You just killed yourself on the gate? Okay, I guess by turning the light on, I've made this place a target. Okay, good to know. Good to know. My bad. That was him rolling that we heard. Okay, so this is going to protect this place. I understand. I think I get what it is trying to tell us. Problem is that if we need the Moonstone, then that's going to be a longer term problem. There's the Ancient Sigil Circle, which I'm just going to click on just to make sure we have unlocked. Ocean of Healing, Burlap Sack. I don't think we have to click on them, but that's okay. Blacksmith's Bellows. Okay, there's another blacksmith area down here then. Turn on the candle. Goblet. Plate. Plate. Cup. Read this. Sign of life near outpost. Intelligent. Clearly trying to hide. Still can't find the mysterious shapes. They know how to cover their tracks. Possibly drow. The next few entries are too faded to read. Led them south. Rumors of a spectator there. Let the Underdark solve its own problems. No sightings. No sightings. Minith saw statues down south, shaped like drow. Spectators shouldn't do that. Either way, that's one less problem to worry about. So, the beholders are creating drow statues? That does seem odd. Maybe they're being controlled by as part of the Absolute? Okay, last entry. This is later than all the other logs. I was wrong. Should have paid more attention to drow sightings. Should have known they were only a prelude. Stupid to think we had outsmarted them. This will be my last entry. Minith will keep the records from now on. I don't see any sign of Minith, so I think that chances are your records are not being kept. Okay. I'm encumbered. Oh no. Pick up the logbook. Okay. Let's go for a quick, like, all of this minus that is gonna go to Lizale, and that's gonna make life a little easier for us here. Good. This probably something weighs a lot here, probably. Might be like all of this. Yeah, let's send that to Lizelle as well. Hammers also... Wait, hammers weigh 2, sell for 1. No, I don't need the hammers. The tongs are pretty bad, actually, as well. Okay, hammers and tongs might be off my list, unless we're, like, you know, swimming in weight. Okay, head up here. So this is definitely protecting the area. Let's head up to the top. Just want to get a little view as to what we're dealing with here. So yeah, once we leave, we just leave and go somewhere. And look for the night song. This, I guess, will be Minith and the Selûnite key. Okay. Let's have a little read of this one. This place is dark, but the lady's light shines yet. Just as the drow had almost broken through, Yaris rallied the last of the initiates and charged forth. For a moment, even the cavern shone with Selûne's own brilliance. I'd have gladly gone with them, wound or no, but Jairus bade me stay and hold the gate until his return. I am to keep the records too. I'll save space to write of his victory. It's been days, hours since we collapsed the tunnel. They were supposed to return after the battle. I cannot dig it out on my own. My eyes won't get used to this darkness, but I can hear them stripping the dead. I'm sorry, I haven't learned the death rites yet, but I will hold the gate, I promise. Final entry is barely visible, more faint scratches than legible writing. Sorry. Okay. So the first log was probably written by Yaris, and then he was like, I'm going to charge the gate. And well, that was the end of him. Okay. Well, there's only one thing for it, right? We gotta go through the portcullis. Can I open it like this? No, I have to use the lever. Alright. Only one thing for it. Double check that my save worked. It did. Outside we go. I'm letting everybody go.
The infamous Underdark. Don't worry of the dangers you
made a mistake.
See. Worry of the dangers you can't.
I made a mistake. Two mistakes. One, we got attacked. The second mistake is that I clicked on Lizelle. Yeah. Okay, so we get attacked if we leave the gate. Does that mean we have to turn off the moonstone somehow? Do we just destroy the moonstone? That just seems like a bad idea. Also, why is it attack? Well, I mean, I guess I know why it's attacking us. That seems fair.
These boots have seen everything.
But if I destroy the moonstone, everything can get in. That's something we want? Or could I take a jump down here and leave that way? I think I could take a jump down and leave that way. This would probably be a safer way down, I'm thinking. That would hurt. Do it. To the Underdark.
Hells, I wouldn't want to get hit by that. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Okay. Turn on the light. So it's a rocky crevasse. Okay, it must lead up there somehow.
Assume nothing.
Turn off group mode. There we go. It's gonna make life a little easier.
My faith will guide me.
Well, I hope so.
Defender of the people.
sleep. Ow.
Looking ahead.
Well, that needs a short rest.
Time to get going.
Dragon egg mushroom. Cool. Can I make myself small and go in here? I could probably put Scratch in there, right? If it's just a thing. We probably can't pick up anything. You know what? You have a
will be done.
mage hand that we can use temporarily. Okay. I understand.
Oh, enough waiting.
I'm not worried about the
crave
mage
blood.
hand anymore. Right, let's group our group again. Quick save. We've now made our way out, but like making our way back in is a much more difficult prospect. We also can't loot the Minotaur. But that's okay. Oh no, there's the journal of the High Initiate Jairus. Okay. And that must be the High Initiate. Okay. Let's pick up the journal, because I can't click on it, and then we'll read it here. It always felt vainglorious to think my deeds worthy of a personal journal, but as I watched the drow mass outside our gate, I realized my arrogance is already of a far costlier sort. I see no harm in tipping the scales a little further. Not for me, but for those who followed me down into the dark. They deserve to be remembered. Initiate Norn Remus, lost in the deep tunnels as we fell back from the drow. Initiate Thulk of the Northern Wastes, grazed by an arrow and succumbed to poison. Initiate Bree Brecca, who stood against a drider with only her mason's hammer. And initiates they are for the entire company, for they have seen and suffered too much to be called novices. We've collapsed the tunnel behind and have made ready to open the gate. Perhaps we can carve a path through. And if not, I enclose a list of names. Let the annals show that whatever their end, the cause was the same. One in High Initiate Jairus wished to stamp his name in the history of his church. He sought to forge a path through the darkness, not realizing there are some places the light was never meant to touch. He was a fool. Okay. So he came down to spread Selune to the Underdark, and that did not go well. Staff of the Moon Maiden. What does the Staff of the Moon Maiden do? It's nothing. It's just a staff. There's an ancient Selunite journal here. Okay. So that implies it's older than the other one, unless he's also ancient, which is possible. Crushed body over here. Okay. Yeah, he's been dead a while, I guess, because he is a skeleton. We'll take the shoes. Okay. Dragon Egg Mushroom. Oh, another skeleton. I want to have a look over here at this ancient Selunite journal. Must belong to you. Isle of Bones. Let's have a look at what this says. I can't sleep without the moon and the stars. As a child, I prayed to them before I ever knew Selune's name. Is that blasphemy? When I walk the battlements, the only light I see is the glow of their eyes out there waiting. Now the High Initiate is making a plan. He'll get us out of this. We're making a stand. Moon Maiden fair, lend us your light, to guide us home in the dark of night, to keep us on the path of right, ever burning, ever. The last line of prayer succumbs to blurring as if stained by something wet. Okay. I've also realized by not destroying this thing, we've now trapped ourselves outside. But also this means that all of this Selunite stuff is ancient. As in, the charge, the journal, these guys have been dead for a long time. At least from what we can read. They're not like, this didn't happen last week. This happened like 100 and whatever years ago, or, 1,000 years ago.
Quakes. The bedrock must be under incredible strain.
Mm-hmm. It's fine. I'm just trying to, because there's so many layers to this area, I'm trying to make sure we actually loot it properly as we're moving through. We also know that there are Minotaurs here. Okay, that's a big dude. That is a big dude. Okay. We can try and fight him. And I think we might succeed, but doing it things ahead of time would be good. So yeah, I have my dog around now. Do we know the Minotaur was here? Leads up that way. Okay, stealth. We should be pretty good at stealth. Shoot. He's been surprised. Okay, everybody else? Lae'zel? Are you in combat? No. Do this. Now you're in combat. That's fine. Shadowheart, you get one move outside of combat. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Time to meet your maker.
Nice hit. Will, you get one move. Then you go with moving a little bit closer. Even if all he does is move closer, this is still fine.
Dust everywhere.
Hit it. Right. Don't know what this dust is yet. It's fine. Chill.
Where do I go from here?
Chill.
Can't afford to let up.
Go here. Chill. Go here. Chill.
I am death.
You know what? Even though I use the jump as her action, stay here. There are more Minotaurs. Okay, that's good to know. I'm happy we stayed.
The blade will not bend.
Or fire. Nice crit. He didn't hit the other ones, but nice crit.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Take a shot. Did 9 damage. Okay. Head back.
Can't risk
hide.
being in open view.
That's fine. Shadowheart. Guiding Bolt. Nice damage.
Never a dull moment.
End turn. Dog. End turn.
Strike.
Could run up and hit it. I think we're going to switch to our bow. And just shoot it. Nice crit. Okay. It now gets a turn to run forward. Al, good to know. Didn't know it could do that. What does Reckless Roar do? I'm assuming it's a rage. It looks like a rage to me. Reckless Roar is... we have advantage on it. It has advantage on us. Okay, interesting. Well, you're really hurt. So I would definitely take a step back. Chug a little heal. Take a shot. Nice double crit on it. Okay.
Need to stay focused.
Stab it. Dog, take a step back.
I will ascend.
Switch weapon. Kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to die. Didn't quite kill it. Okay. Step away. Eldritch Blast. Nice. We got the Dark One's Blessing there, which is when we get a kill. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Gain temporary hit points equal to its Charisma modifier and Warlock level combined. That's good. Okay. So these spores allow these creatures who have the spore to speak with each other. You weren't in the spores, so you can't speak with each other. I understand, telepathically at least. Interesting. Wonder if that's how the Absolute does some of its controlling. Maybe the tattoo is made out of the spores or something. Please don't have an attack at the end. He doesn't have an attack at the end. Fantastic.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel, this is a perfect time for a lacerate. Nice.
Time to push my luck again.
Heal. Shoot it. Nice damage.
What's the plan?
Inflict wounds.
Fall, damn you.
Nice damage. Dog, stay out of it. Will. Eldritch Blast. Nice, we'll kill it next turn. Ow. Okay.
Blood comes easy these days.
Dash. Switch weapon. Move here.
One day I'll catch a break.
Oh, I don't have an action at all? Wait, why don't I have an action? Dash isn't an action, though. So so why do I not have one? That's kind of weird. I don't understand where my action went. Maybe I use dash as an action. I use dash as an action instead of a bonus action. Why is that even there? It's only there. Hide as well. Get these out of here for just now. If I need them, I'll go and look for them. But okay, that's annoying. I used the dash action rather than using the dash bonus action. Come on. That's a little annoying. Okay, well, I guess I'm not going to kill that one this turn. At least not that way. Inflict wounds. Cool. Because we have advantage, it's a great opportunity to use inflict wounds. It just does a ton of damage. Okay. Lae'zel, hit it. Nice crit. Potentially could have given up my movement. That would have been a good move. Okay. How much health does it have left? 18. Let's go Will.
Battle favors the fearless.
Will. Eldritch Blast. Nice. We can flourish it as well if we get in there. Can I hit it with one of these? Yes.
I know just what to do.
Nice. We've knocked it off balance. Dog. Kill it. I can jump as a bonus action. Get in here. Kill it.
More are coming.
That's the spores.
Tell me you hear that voice.
They're coming. They're coming.
As I'm a cleric of Shar, I can pray for fortitude against the mental trespass.
Control your thoughts. It seems I'm not the only one listening.
They're coming. You're coming.
Okay.
What to do?
We'll grab the Minotaur stuff. Amulet of the Unworthy grants resistance to slashing damage, vulnerability to bludgeoning. Interesting. Grab this as well. We also leveled up to level 5, which is pretty cool. It says they're coming. Does it mean, like, to us now? I hope not. Grab the bone cap. Oh, it does. That was a bullet? Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, now we know what's coming. The bullet. Okay. Well, this is an awkward spot to stand. But I think I might end the episode. Thank you for watching. I'm going to end the episode there, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.